I've always loved viewing and creating art. Today I am focusing on one of art's greatest masters, Claude Monet. I will briefly discuss a few of Monet's classic masterpieces, namely his paintings that usually featured people and landscapes he was intimately familiar with. Second, I will cover a few of Monet's accomplishments as he traveled France with his pioneering approach of Impressionism, which eventually won the appreciation of many admirers and critics. Finally, Monet has been an inspiration, sourcing his many works for my own art, both when I was young and as I navigate my creative passions today. Oscar Claude Monet was born in Paris on November 14, 1840. As a French artist, Monet was a brilliant contributor to the French artistic movement of Impressionism. According to artic.edu, in the early years, he painted the forests of Fontainebleau, Parisian boulevards, suburban villages along the Seine, seaside towns, and flowering fields, and later, after buying a house at Giverny, northwest of Paris, stacks of wheat and water lilies. Monet's impressionistic style was a precursor to many other successful forms of abstract art, such as Cubism. Initially, critics felt Monet's work was rough and undefined, but Monet's technique soon won over France and became a popular painting style in the 1880s. Later in his career, Monet traveled to France to find new subjects and ideas for his paintings, which furthered the growing appreciation for his creations. It is believed Monet crafted around 250 oil paintings in one of his most famous series of paintings, Water Lilies. As ClaudeMonetGallery.org has stated, Monet observed variations of color and light caused by the daily or seasonal changes. With the celebrated series of Water Lilies paintings, the recreations of his observations have led to the worldwide exhibits, including a 2021 exhibit at Kansas City's Nelson Atkins Museum of Art, which featured one of the many Water Lilies paintings. This painting and many others brought Oscar Claude Monet into the realms of artistic success, where he emerged as a leading impressionist. Monet's brilliant work with light and shadow has prompted many creative outlets. For me, Monet's work inspired my desire to elaborate on the techniques of balancing light and shadow in my own art. Like Monet, I too enjoy the splashes of color and light and shadow that are present in so many visual moments. In keeping with the same approach, I have also found an artistic connection with subjects and landscapes that are familiar and have special meaning to me. The many versions of the same scenes Monet painted over and over again during different times or seasons has also inspired me to continue to work on a certain subject until satisfied with the results. This is an important quality when striving to create a worthy replica of a special memory or place. Monet's subjects of landscapes, many times including water, foliage, and flowers, has inspired me to work on subjects of nature. His focused work has also encouraged me to branch out my artistic efforts into many other areas such as sculpting, photography, calligraphy, and even graphic design. His works of art have opened a window into the world of artistic wonder, which has inspired my hobby of artistry to become a pursuit of success, eventually leading to a career path in art. If you take a moment to find and admire some of Monet's art pieces, perhaps you might too find beauty in the rough brush strokes and the light and shadows and colors, which help define his iconic Impressionist work. The first point we touched on today was Monet's masterpieces, which helped shape the art style of Impressionism. My second was Monet's accomplishments. From his travels through France to seek new compositions and subjects dealing with colors, light, and shadows, Monet overcame disapproval to become a worldwide success. Influence and inspiration was my final point. Monet has inspired me and other artists to stretch outside boundaries and create new concepts and ideas. I'd like to thank Oscar Claude Monet for all the beautiful paintings he has given us, and I'd like to thank you for all of your time.